Just pull them out, then have them pick the beans and put them right in their buckets.
Okay, guys, Jack and Scout, pull the beans off here.
Waupaca County is largely a rural community. We have about 55,000 people that live in this county. And one of the needs that we've identified through our health risk assessments and our public health assessments and our extension assessments is the need to increase the amount of fruits and vegetables that are eaten by persons in this county. And the other issue is our high obesity rate, and we need to get more exercise and get more active. And most people do not walk for walking's sake, but they'll gladly garden and do other things that actually have a purpose. And so that led to Bev Hall identifying that there was a CDC grant to expand our community gardens. We had one in the county where the produce went to our food pantries. So we took all of that together and put that together and expanded from not from one but to 3 community gardens.
And I work with the Waupaca County New Act Coalition, which stands for Nutrition Activity. And I'm also a civilian volunteer at our community garden, which kind of prompted the idea to start working with this as a project. Community gardens are a great way to reach a number of different things. I mean, you can reach people of all ages because you're getting kids involved, whether it's in Waupaca where we have the children's gardens. You're getting school-age kids that can come out during the school year and work on it. You're getting seniors, and you can draw on their expertise because a lot of them have had gardens. It's a great way of physical activity. It's not just that you're producing foods that are healthy to eat, but you can use this as a great form of physical activity at any age. It was something that we already had going here in Waupaca, the community garden. We did have one kind of up and running a little bit in nearby Clintonville, but it hadn't done a whole lot. And we had a lot of interest in Waupaca, Fremont to do one, but they never had really the seed money or just that final little step to get going. And so we figured this is something where we can reach multi-city areas.
We started the garden about 4 years ago. The first year we planted about 2/3 of the garden. The garden totally is 1.5 acres. And so for the last 3 years we've been utilizing the full garden due to the economic impact of the recession and whatnot. Typically when you see the word community garden, people think I'm going to rent or lease a plot of land. Well, in our case that's not the case. A community garden, what we established, is for people in the community to come in and help grow the product and then distribute it throughout the city or different areas.
I thought it was wonderful that other people cared enough about other human beings that they would actually go to all that trouble, because I know gardening and keeping up a garden is not all that easy. It takes a lot of work and a lot of caring and love. So I think that's really wonderful that this community, especially these people, that do that for other people.
Well, basically we use the garden as an educational tool and as a charitable outlet. Our garden has been made part of the Waupaca School District curriculum, which means that we can have kids come out and work in the garden during the school hours, and also teachers can bring their kids out to teach them about certain things about agriculture and whatnot. So we use it as a teaching tool and then teach kids the importance of sharing their goods with people that are less fortunate than themselves.
They've also got recipes here that I've utilized that on your little board over there. They've got recipes that I've even tried. So, you know, trying to find new ways to prepare them. I tried zucchini. And I tried a new eggplant recipe last year, which I never tried, and I got the recipe here because I never ate eggplant till last year. So I did follow the recipe, and we really liked it, so it was really cool.
We planted 5,000 onions, so we have the most of the onions. And then second are tomatoes. We did about 440 of those. And then third are the peppers. We did a couple hundred. And then we've got our broccoli, cauliflower, carrots, radishes, beets, turnips, Brussels sprouts, and a few other vegetables too.
Our young people, our children, are being reintroduced to the idea of snacking on fruits and vegetables that aren't so processed.
And it's better food choices, and for them to be able to pick it off of the vine, take it to the table, you know, wash it, take it to the table, and eat it. It's just amazing to me. Oh, we get to eat this, you know? So I think it makes for better food choices too.
I don't
really eat that much chips because then you can just like eat carrots and ranch and stuff.
I think the most valuable lesson we have learned has been when a community member has an idea, listen, explore, find who else has that passion, and then add that to what's already going on. And so everything keeps building, and so we get some synergy. And it's a way to draw in volunteers in those interests that they might have.
The Waupaca New Act Coalition is a really good example of increasing access to and consumption of fruits and vegetables because of kind of how they implemented that gardening project. It not only engaged community in the growing and producing of the vegetables and the fruit, but it also provided that easier access to underserved populations. So again, it's really nice example of how you're combining different strategies involving youth, involving a lot of volunteers, whether it's parents, community members, grandparents, teachers, etc. That we have a really nice example of community engagement as well.
Waupaca Fremont, especially because they hadn't been up and running, has just been a great opportunity for their community to really pull together. And I mean, it involves not only the business who is leasing the land so that they can do it, it's bringing in the school, it's bringing in the food pantry, people that maybe wouldn't have connected before are really connecting because of this project.
Line up behind them.
There you go. I think it's a good experience bringing people together. We're kind of like, as you see, we're kind of like a family out here.